live,
Hello.
so we're good.
We Gucci. Gang, Gucci 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 gang,
Boom! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Level Unlock podcast. Once again, we started off with a song. Last week, we started off with a Titties and Beer song by me and Schroeder. Now this one is a James exclusive.
called Gucci Gang.
It's called Gucci Gang. So welcome to episode 23, the Michael Jordan, LeBron James of episodes.
Former LeBron James.
2,
Or
3,
the basketball,
former LeBron James.
The basketball player formerly known as LeBron James.
Yes, he's no longer number 23. He gave his number away. Sports, for anybody who likes sports, who watches this, which gaming people, nerds, and sports usually don't intertwine very well, but sometimes they do.
I was a fucking jock in high school and a nerd.
Well, so was I. But like, you know what I mean.
Cousin Tommy's pretty ridiculous at sports as well as any of the NFL games.
There's always that that stereotype where, oh, you like games, you don't like sports, do you?
Or like there's Juju Smith-Schuster, who's a fucking weeb. Well, no, he likes Dragon Ball. I don't know if he likes other things. But like, I know at least he likes Dragon Ball.
They do. A lot of them play Fortnite and stuff like that too. And other games like a lot of celebrities now I noticed are hitting up the Twitch world and playing.
We forgot to talk about it last week.
Cruz.
But who was it? The guy that's directing the new James Bond movie. He goes, "Don't worry, guys." There was like an interview. He's like, "Don't worry, guys. I'm not delaying production because I'm busy playing Red Dead Redemption 2." And everyone's like, "Well, what the fuck? Hold the phone." That's very specific.
You don't just say that if you're not actually doing it.
It was like completely unprovoked too.
That's funny.
He's
but there
like,
is a lot of celebrities though that I've been watching every once in a while. Brandon Urie from Panic at the Disco. He's on Twitch playing Fortnite and Life is Strange and stuff daily.
He wrote the script to something. What was it that the dude wrote the script to?
Brandon Urie.
It was a musician. You guys were talking about it earlier. There was a musician that wrote the script to a video game. What was the thing? Oh, the Umbrella. Never mind. The Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
Two different people.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah, there's a lot of celebrities now that are like getting into the Twitter game, not the Twitter. The Twitch, which is pretty cool to see that, kind of hanging out with their fans and shit. So
yeah, doing like projects and stuff.
Yeah. Anywho, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Level Unlocked podcast episode 23. Welcome. What are we calling them? The Unlocked Nation or the podcast?
I have no idea.
We said it last week.
I said unlockers or lock pickers.
The lock pickers. That's what it was. Something like that.
We'll work on it. We'll iron out the details.
Let us know what you guys want to be called.
Lockpick Nation.
Lockpick Nation. Make sure you follow us on our Twitter. Email us. Let us know what you guys want to be called, because that's come up with a nickname for our 340 strong listeners.
A name for our community.
Yeah, get our community up and going. My name is Jeremy Captain Geach Walker, Captain_Geach15 on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Captain Geach15 on the gram. And next to me, Mr. James.
Hold on, wait. Before you do that, someone give me a beat. Give me a beat.
Schroeder, that's all you.
Yeah, they call me Jimmy Scows, also Spaghetti. I'm on the Twitter, YouTube, and Twitty. You can find me there. People I Hate Studios. People I Hate 10 on the Twitter, yo. The jacket is giving me life. The jacket and the different microphone.
Claps in chat for Mr. James right there.
If you're on my stream, type some dangs in chat. Maybe a few T poses.
And as always, Mr. Splash Screen Gaming, Mr. Jeffrey. Splash Screen Gaming on everything. Mr. Sir Sleeves himself.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yo, yo, yo.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful week.
Pretty good. Got some drawing in the background, it looks like.
Yeah. They got the tablet set up, and
That's awesome.
Drawing.
working on just checking it out. It's pretty neat what you can do with it.
Tell me to draw me some tattoos.
Tell him to draw me some
Draw me
titties.
some tattoos. Not titties, tattoos.
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Titty tattoos.
I'll think of ideas. Because I want to put... Because I feel awkward having this, nothing, and having a full sleeve. So it's like I have half a sleeve and a full sleeve. So the two, like...
It's like a mullet.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Most have 2 full sleeves. So.
Business in the front, party in the back. You know, mullet style.
Right.
So, how's everyone's week? Mr. Schroeds, start with you.
Pretty good. Just a lot of the regular stuff, a lot of working, and did a little Pokemon walking around. There was
Pokemon hunting, sir. You did some Pokemon hunting.
Torok Pokemon Hunter. It's gonna be the next title, I swear to goodness.
It's the next collab between Iguana Games and the Pokemon company.
So how you like a Pokemon?
I'm having a good time. I'm going out and seeing new places, making new friends. We made friends with the dude from Sprint behind the building. Yeah, he's the one sitting over there trying out the tablet. Yeah, kind of just rolling around, taking stops, being gangster, you know.
Do you see a lot of people outside still playing it?
Yeah. Actually, we went down to this place called Sims Park, and I had no idea. Like, we've gone there a bunch of times, and it's just a really nice park.
Yeah.
It's really big. It's kind of like an inner city park type idea. And there was some event going on, and it was like back home it'd be like Erie Days or something.
Yeah.
And then these fucking fireworks were going off, and
nice.
Dude, it was crazy. And there was a lot of people playing. Yep. We were walking the path trying to get to the area that had more human beings in it.
Yeah.
And it was all like blocked off. So we got to the end and we kind of like held our ground for a minute there. And it turns out there was a yellow gym like right over there. So I snuck over there and defeated them, took it. Then it turns out it was the people that were standing right next to us.
Nice.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Do your parks, side note, not Pokemon related, when you're walking through the parks, do you see a lot of homeless people? For the weather being nice?
Nope, not really.
No, you do, Walker.
I do.
You see a lot of homeless people.
There's so many parks that have beautiful playgrounds, everything like that. But all the benches are literally filled with homeless people. There's stuff laying all over the ground, and it's like, I don't want to take my kid here.
Just like Kamurocho and Yakuza.
Nice.
There was one that had like a pavilion. They had inflatable couches set up.
Nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's rad.
Yeah.
They had an inflatable couch.
But
if that's what's going on, they play it off well. It just seems like a bunch of people having fun at a park. It's pretty cool.
No, that's good though. I just wasn't sure because I know that you live in a more populated area, so I wasn't sure if you've seen that a lot, especially with the nice weather and stuff like that. If your parks had people chilling on the benches that were homeless, not that.
Yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't seem to be too big of an issue, but
that's good.
There is a thing going on with the game right now. It's basically a welcome back old players type quest line, and it kind of like reintroduces people to the new game mechanics that are in it.
Oh, that's good.
So it's one of those things where if you've been like thinking about playing it but just haven't, you can jump on and just like tackle that, set of to-dos and get some cool stuff and learn what the new mechanics are while you're in the process.
Neato.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I loaded it up the other day and I'm looking at it, I'm like, what seems to have changed?
This isn't the Pokemon Go I played.
Dude, you can min-map so hard in it. It's ridiculous, especially when you start getting into like, they're called IVs.
Oh, yeah, EVs and IVs. Fucking that.
Dude, the mid mapping is so addictive with it, or whatever they call that, where you like super
Min-maxing.
deep. Yeah, that's it.
The meta is like
Fucking
incredible.
yeah, it's really addictive. It's really
Yeah,
fun.
it's I've seen people do like college grade like master's thesis on like papers on EVs and IVs. It's ridiculous.
Really?
It's so in depth.
Yeah.
It's all 100%
Yeah,
RNG too.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's a good time. Fun fact, Mark. I learned that all Niantic games don't work if you
fuck.
are on Android Q beta.
Really?
Learned that the hard way. Oh boy.
Oof.
What's Android Q beta?
The beta for the
I
new
would
update for Android.
I got you.
That's no bueno.
Oh, that sucks.
That would be like that would be on like the Pixel phones, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or I mean, you can get it on pretty much any phone. You can get the beta access to it.
I've always seen that you can get betas to the new softwares, but I never figured out how to do it.
Oh, Mark, his Pokemon Go's not working for him at all.
Rep.
That
That's
sucks.
balls.
F and chat.
Yeah, because
Hopefully, when the actual software comes out, everything will be restored.
Oh yeah.
well, before I leave here, I'm gonna grab a bunch of them that are only like down here, and then when I get up to Erie, I'm gonna try to find somebody who plays and trade them some stuff that's only available up there.
Yeah, I do
Maybe-
like how they do that. That where they have specific areas that have a region locked Pokemon.
Jeff,
Yeah.
maybe when you come up, I'll re-download Pokemon Go, and we can go out oot and a boot, and hunt some Pokemon.
Blow the world.
Yo, downtown Erie's got spots everywhere. It's crazy. If you can look up like maps, and downtown Erie has one every like 20 feet. It looks like it's great. It's insane.
Oh, it does. State Street's huge.
I couldn't believe how many there were.
State Street area and streets that branch off that
have tons of them.
Like where the Masonic Temple, where the
because you have. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because you have the college there too.
Yeah,
so it's
Ganon.
Anywhere near Ganon, like where the Masonic Temple is, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm not in my head like I wouldn't know.
Erie, what is it? Erie Insurance Arena.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
the Tulio.
That area is huge with them because that's a super populated area. It used to be, and also Perry Square.
There's a fucking gym right by my house, apparently.
Perry Square is huge. That downtown State Street, that park, that's huge. And then it used to be the Peninsula. The Peninsula used to be where everyone used to go, but it basically went from there to downtown Erie. Where like Club Revolution and all that shit is.
Oh yeah.
So that's the place to play.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's crazy.
Are you guys doing a joint thing next week, or are you guys doing for that? Are you not going to be on next week's Shredder on Sunday?
I don't know. TBA. It depends on. Apparently, I'm not even gonna be getting off the plane until like 11 p.m.
on Sunday.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out somebody to come and scoop me, anyways.
Are you going to Erie? Is it?
Yeah.
Are you landing in Erie?
Yeah. I'll be getting off in the Erie airport.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good shit. Do you want to go, or do you want me to go, James?
I can go. I have a pretty eventful week of just a few things. Sorry, I'm burning some incense. I like burning it while I drink because it helps me relax. So my week consisted of finishing up my vacation, which was pretty great. Enjoyed every fucking minute of it. As you can tell, for the people watching this stream or on YouTube, you can see here, I got a pretty big baby face going on. I got a little
beard.
Shaved the beard and cut the hair. This is the shortest my beard has been in probably about 7 years, probably. I decided, so I went to go get it cut on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, because I'm like, going back into work, I want to look fresh, after my 8 days of vacation. So I go in there, and the lady's like, hey, how do you want your haircut? And I give the exact same response every single time. I'm like, what? You're the expert. Whatever looks good. You take care of it. Because I don't fucking know. Man, I'm not hip with the fashion. I'm not hip with the kids. Whatever you think will look good on my face, my stupid face, go for it. And she's like, okay, do you want me to do the beard? I'm like, yeah. So we get done with my hair, and I really like it. And she's like, what do you want to do with the beard? What size? What length? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go with a 1. I usually do a 2, but it's like really warm, so I'm going to go with a 1. Oh no, I usually do a 3. And she's like, okay. So she shaves it down, and she gets like halfway done with my beard, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was this short. I didn't know one was this short. Fuck. I'm like, well, I can't go back now. I'm in for the long haul. So she just finished it up, and I was just like, oh, that looks really good. And then inside, I'm like, my fucking beard is gone, dude. It's like completely gone. I got like a big old baby face going on. I'm gonna get ID'd everywhere.
Looks good.
So yeah, I did that. My God, I've been playing a lot of Judgment. I think I'm like 10 hours in now. Like damn near 10 hours in, all just streaming, which you can watch at twitch.tv/people8studios. And if you miss it, you could also watch the VOD on youtube.com/people8studios. So it's fantastic. It's everything I wanted in a Yakuza game and more. It's so the story is you play as this guy named Yagami. He's a detective that used to be a lawyer, like one of the best lawyers in town, and he managed to get a murderer off. Like he managed to get an acquittal on a murderer who then ended up killing his girlfriend and burning a place to the ground. Like after he left, after he got acquitted, and yeah, so now the dude's like a private eye. Now Yagami's a private eye. So he's just going around just taking odd jobs as like a private eye and shit. It's really cool. The combat doesn't feel like a Yakuza game. Usually Yakuza games are a little bit more realistic, in my opinion. It's sometimes like, I don't want to say it's a little slower, but the punches don't feel like they have a whole lot of weight to them, and it's not as crazy. Like this one, the punches have a lot of weight to them. There's a lot of like startup time to them, and you can get fucked in some cases. But then there's also a lot of like flippy shit that you do, and which is cool. But it's not like Yakuza where it doesn't really have that, unless there's like the outliers here and there that have that. You explore Kamurocho for like the 19th time, and you think that I know my way around that fucking city because I've been around that city probably about a good 19 fucking times, and I still don't. It's really cool because it is a Yakuza game through and through, where it's a very serious, very like heavy story game, but the side quests are just so goddamn goofy. You kind of get lost in it, you know, like you kind of get immersed in it. But the thing about it is it has no ties to the mainline Yakuza games at all. Like nothing. The only things that are the same is the city of Kamurocho, which is in every single Yakuza game. And one of the major players in the game is the Tojo clan, which is a Yakuza clan. That's the same clan that the main character of Yakuza, Kiryu, was a part of. And then there's a few people here and there, like store owners are the same. Like in this one place called Earth Angel, the bartender is a cross-dresser, a guy who dresses as a lady and called Mama, and she's the same. But other than that, it has nothing to do with Yakuza at all. And so I've changed my answer 3 fucking times this year. This is the 3rd time I've changed my answer. So when RE2 Remake came out, I said that this is my game of the year. It's going to take a lot to top this. Then Devil May Cry 5 came out, and I'm like, this is my game of the year. It's going to take a lot to top this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Judgment is my game of the year right now. It's going to take a lot to top this. It's unbelievable. I'm having an absolute blast, and I cannot wait to play some more of it tomorrow. But yeah,
Talk about the first couple minutes.
Oh yeah, so was it my first? I think it was my second stream. I think it was my second part 2 of Yakuza, or fuck, Judgment.
No, it was the first one.
It was part 1. Okay.
Yeah, it was it was like not right when you started it, but a couple minutes into it.
Couple minutes into it. Okay. So I'm playing. I text my friends. I'm like, hey, the people who I think that would enjoy it. So I text you. I text 2 other of my friends. And I'm like, hey, I'm playing Judgment, this new game by the Yakuza devs. I'm streaming it right now, so come watch me. And they're like, okay. So I'm not paying attention to chat because I'm enthralled in the story. I happen to glance over at my phone, and my one friend she's just blowing up my phone. She's like, yo, your chat is blowing up right now. And I go, what? And I look over, and I have to glance over at my computer, and I see the amount of people. I just see my chat, my unified chat, and I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of people posted in chat right now. And I look on my viewers on Twitch, and I'm like, huh, I have 52 people watching me.
Yeah.
And on the outside, I'm trying to play it cool. I'm like, hey, thanks guys for showing up. Really appreciate it, all this kind of stuff. Inside,
he actually texted us to be the moderators.
Yeah,
because
I was like, I need a fucking mod now. I think those were my exact words.
Yeah.
I need a fucking mod in my chat now. So
I go
crazy.
Yeah, he goes on. Walker goes on, and he's trying to, because I'm busy with the game. He's trying to, chat with the people.
Yeah, I'm like, make sure you follow whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're talking, and they could be. I'm like, dude, this is fucking insane.
Yeah. So outside, I'm playing it cool. I'm trying to be fun. All this kind of stuff. Inside, I am screaming. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck do I do in this situation? I don't know what's going on. Somebody fucking help me. I'm
Fucking
going crazy.
People watching me right now.
and it's weird thinking, because going into my next topic, later on, like when I continue on with my week, when I was watching Games Done Quick, it's like, oh, this shit has 100,000 people watching it at all times. What the fuck would I do in that situation? I'm freaking out over 50. But yeah, I have like 50 people watching, and internally, I'm having the biggest fucking anxiety attack right now. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? Oh, I hope someone follows me. Am I going to be, am I going to be entertaining enough that they stay around and watch? What did I do right? What am I doing wrong now? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And, so then, as I'm freaking out still,
his chat's booming right now.
My chat is fucking going crazy.
Like, they're saying that they're gonna follow, and like it's fucking intense.
And then, like a fucking Thanos snap, my power shuts off for a half a fucking second.
Everything goes off. I'm sitting in stream. I'm like, it says he's offline. What the fuck just happened? I'm like, hello? And everyone's like, question mark. I'm like, we'll be right back, guys. Don't leave.
So the very first thing I do, because it comes on, it shuts off and then comes back on immediately. The very first thing I do is I text Walker, and in all capitals, let me pull it up real quick. I'll text it because I also texted my friend this too. My fucking power flickered. I'm so upset right now, in all caps.
My jaw is like dropped. I'm like, his stream just shut off.
He
had 53 people watching him, and his stream shut off.
When that happens and my TV's restarting, my jaw's fucking open. I'm just looking at the TV, and I go, of fucking course this would happen to me. My big fucking break.
It was your power level was too high.
The game was too awesome. The game was too epic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
and he gets back on.
I get back on, okay?
How many
Fucking
people stayed?
3 people in chat.
Oh.
One of them's Walker. Those 3 people, the other people in chat just so happen to be bots.
Yeah.
Blowing up my fucking chat.
So him shutting off his stream must have glitched his chat and me typing into it, because there was 3 bots. They literally repeated themselves at every like couple minutes. One would say hey, the other one would say hey, the other one would say hey. One would say love the stream, love the stream, love the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
My day. Oh man, you're streaming. How can my day get any better? And
Awesome
stuff like that.
Stream, cool stream. Keep streaming. Awesome stream.
One
hey,
dude was
and then
like,
it would repeat.
No.
Hey,
then
hey.
it started. It's like, don't start the stream yet. Don't start the stream yet. Then this is while I'm streaming too. This is probably about hour 2 into my stream.
Yeah.
It's like, don't start the stream yet. I'm not ready. Hey, could you hold off on the stream? Another person's like, another one of the bots is like, or you could just not start the stream at all. And I'm like, bitch, bot, you literally just said I love your stream. Now you're like, don't start the stream.
And then like 2 seconds later, then like a minute later, they'd be like, awesome stream. Keep streaming. Thanks for the stream. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? All three profiles are created the same day, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, so somewhere in there was a couple basically bots, and his stream resetting glitched them, and so they literally would repeat everything they said for like 3 hours straight.
I broke Twitch bots.
He did.
And then after, like, probably for a good 30 minutes after I ended the stream, they would still be typing in my chat.
Yeah.
What the heck? Where did these bots come from?
I have no clue.
I'm assuming once you get so many people watching you, like they just automatically come up to like monitor you to see what you're doing. Because like right now, if I click people viewing, I have the same things. Like I have like command root. I always have like the same fucking weird ones.
Well, here's the weird thing though about these ones.
They don't actually say anything on like his.
Yeah, I don't know what these are either.
So here's the weird thing, okay? Like they don't show up as viewers.
No, they don't.
They don't show up as viewers. These ones were showing up as viewers.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Do you have Twitch up right now, Schroeder?
No.
Open up Twitch and go to the creator dashboard.
Or, I mean, like, you could also go into, like, Streamlabs and see who's on there. Yeah, because I have Commander Root.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Yeah. Teed. Cash Bear.
Like, I have the same ones, and those are all, like, bots that come into the stream to, like, monitor what you're doing.
It says Mark Dude is in there, and he's not.
Yeah, it'll tell you who actually is in there, but it'll also show you the bots. Like the robots that pop up.
There used to be more. I wonder what Commander Root is.
He does like some Eve stuff.
Yeah. It's a way for like Twitch to monitor what you're doing and stuff like that, and that's how like the mods.
Well, I don't think Twitch. It's not Twitch. It's probably third party.
Yeah, a lot of these things.
It's probably third party to steal like subs and shit.
Yeah.
Mark says he's a computer too. He swears to it.
I mean, he is part computer.
Yeah, you should have taken screenshots, but it was. Oh no, you did. You sent me a picture of it.
Yeah, I sent you.
That's crazy. Your power just flickered out.
My
he had a whole
power just
bunch of
fucking flickered.
So it wasn't. How many of those were real people, and how many were these bots? You think?
Probably a good amount, because there were people that were like answering me talking and like.
Yeah, they were actually responding to him, and everything like that. And then unfortunately, his stream cut out before anyone could do anything. It happened so quick, and like that, it all ended.
It was a fucking Thanos snap.
Nuts.
And then then one thing that's nice though with Streamlabs, at least, is that when like my shit came back online, when my like internet came back online and my router came back online, my stream immediately picked back up.
Yeah. So here's what the bot said, and like I said, one would speak and then they repeat each other. So one says, "I'm so ready for this. I'm ready for this. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not ready yet. Can you not start the stream? Can you just start the stream over? when is the stream going to start? I waited for you. I waited for you too. Let's go. It's go time. I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this.
Yep.
And like, it's 3 different ones, but they would basically boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was funny.
What was,
And that's basically what it was for the remainder of his stream.
yeah. No, my exact tweet to you guys is, yo, so I could really use a mod in my chat right now. Yo, I could really use a mod in my chat right now. And then that's when Walker hopped on.
But they were interacting. Like, I would say things. They'd be like, "Hey, everybody," and I'd say, "Hey, whoever," and they'd wave. And so I would say the majority of them are real, but there's obviously going to be a large amount of bots. I feel when people get that many viewers at one time. I think that's just like Instagram. Like how many people that follow you? How many of those are fake profiles? You know.
Speaking of Instagram,
same thing. Like I always post pictures of like us starting stream now, and someone will comment, "Awesome picture, man."
Yeah.
Like the one day I posted a picture of like a screenshot of our podcast, and someone posted, "Epic picture, way to go."
That's fucking condescending.
Yeah. Like so that there's so many different like all these fucking things, so many bots. It's hilarious. So like what's the one I posted something on E3. Someone posted, "Your shots look lovely. Nice. Awesome picture." Let me turn down the brightness. Oh. That's the picture. It's a picture of an E and a 3 that I posted on Instagram, and they
getting so good at that.
They told me, "Nice shot, awesome picture." So that's the downfall with a lot of these things. Like I posted a picture of me running the other day, and someone posted, "Loving your pics. Shoot us a message one day."
Shoot us a message.
Yeah.
Well, think of it maybe the universe's way of saying good job or whatever.
Good job. Here, end my stream.
Well, yeah. Just disregard the invite and just thanks for the good job, I guess.
So that was, dude, my heart felt like my heart hurt when James' stream shut down and he lost all those viewers. I was like,
yeah,
no.
yeah, I would have been like that. Oh, oy vey.
So that's the level to beat. It's 53 viewers.
I'm still a little salty. I'm still a little fucking salty.
That's the mark that we have to win. But forever in your stats, it'll show that you had 53 people watching at one time.
Yep. I'm still a little fucking salty. Like you don't even goddamn know.
Yeah.
So I opened up my jacket that I got. Another interesting thing that I did. So we can get rid of the pain. We can stop opening up that closed wound of mine. I got this really cool shirt or jacket that I ordered a few months ago. It finally came in. Let me throw it up to the people watching.
Yeah, this wasn't an impulsive buy at all.
Oh, it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was very effective.
I saw it at first, and I'm like, yes. So this is the tattoo. It's a dragon. It's Kiryu's tattoo from. I'm actually taking that off. Fuck that. It's too warm to be wearing this jacket. It's Kiryu's tattoo on his back from the Yakuza series, and I saw that. I forget who tweeted it out. Someone tweeted it out, and I'm like, fucking bet. And I immediately just pre-ordered that shit. It's the most expensive jacket I've ever bought. It was like $83. But I'm like, fuck yeah, Liddy. I'm gonna buy this.
That's funny.
What else? Oh, rest of my week consisted of games done quick. Walker, we could talk about this when we talk about your week, because I know you watched it as well.
I sure did.
We watched some games done quick. I introduced you to the wonderfulness that is GDQ.
You did.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, isn't it?
It's fucking.
Yeah, I've heard of it before. I never actually watched it until
I peer pressured you. Although
yeah.
I can peer pressure you into watching some fucking speed runs for days on end, but I can't peer pressure you into buying fucking Monster Hunter. A game that
No,
will
I
give
love
you hundreds of goddamn hours of play. It's
True.
still like $20, dude. Just fucking buy
Steam
it.
summer sale.
Like I said, I will fucking buy it for you, god damn it. I will buy you a $20 card, $20
Check your,
PSN card, be like, here you go. Just fucking buy Monster Hunter already, you piece of shit.
I gotta shave and cut my hair.
Yeah, all 3 hairs that you have left on your head. Fucking asshole. All right.
My turn.
Yep, your turn. That was my week, guys. Yay. Disappointments.
You had an epic week, don't lie. My week didn't really do much other than watch some games done quick. I'm playing my Switch.
You've
quite a
been
bit.
playing some game, man. You want to
Yeah.
talk about what game you've been playing?
I've been playing a little Tetris 99.
Hell yeah, buddy, the best battle royale game.
It is actually quite fun. It's I think I don't remember if I got to level number 26 or 36, whatever I got to, but
You can check it.
it gets pretty intense because
You can check it
basically-
in the game. Like in your
some
menu.
people, don't pick on you. Other times they just fucking annihilate you. So essentially what happens whenever you get a line in Tetris, you can put that, you basically win a chance to add a line to somebody else's bar. And sometimes people leave you alone, but other times you'll literally have like 10 bars appear in like 3 seconds. And then you die in like a minute.
Game is ruthless, I hear.
Highest place.
It's fucking
22.
ruthless. It is ruthless.
So I got to level 22.
Hold on, I'm checking to see what I got to. Close out I gotta close out of Katamari.
So yeah, that's been fun. I've been playing Fortnite as well. Strictly do the challenges. Whenever I start playing Fortnite, I actually don't play to play the game. I play to complete the challenges, which is not the purpose of the game, but fuck it. Well, I guess why not? So I usually end up with like 0 kills in the match, but I like just going through and doing the challenges so I can win the awards.
My highest place is 14, by the way,
Nice.
in Tetris.
So that's kind of like what I've been doing. And then other than those two, me and my family went on an adventure yesterday. I think it was.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys ever been to like caves where you pay and like you get like a guided tour through like a cave.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm familiar with what you're
did that
talking
down
about.
in I did that down in Kentucky years ago.
I would not be
So-
caught dead doing that.
So there's a bunch of that's where your stalagmites, and all that stuff, and
You don't have cell phone reception.
So here you have 2 options. You can either do a guided tour, and you pay pretty straightforward, don't have to do anything extreme, or you go to a different area, and there you kind of go through caves by yourself without any tour. So I'm like, instead of doing the guided one, let's just kind of do our own thing. I think it'll be fun. So here there's a mountain called Mount Lemon. It's huge. Have I sent you or showed you the picture of the mountain right outside my house?
Yeah.
So that's called Mount Lemon. So you basically, what you have to do, you have to drive all the way around Mount Lemon. It takes about an hour to get to the other side, and then there's caves there that you can explore yourself.
Okay.
And in those caves, so we get there, it's kind of like you basically have to go on a dirt road on a very narrow path that has no guardrails. So that's kind of that's fun. It's all dirt. You're going up the side of a mountain, zooming in and out. Luckily, on our way up, there was no cars that were coming down. So I didn't even have to get on the fucking edge of the mountain.
Oof.
So
That
we get up
terrifies
there.
me.
So we get up there, and there's quite a few cars, and we're like, where the fuck do you go? Looking around, I can't find it. So we finally, I see people come out of like an area in the corner. I was like, hey, the cave's over there. Like, yeah, they're over there. They have not my age kids, but probably like 10, 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that's cool. Didn't think anything of it. So we start walking. There's a sign and everything like that, and we're like, okay, where's the caves? And these, I don't know if they were college kids that kind of look younger, past us, and they're kind of looking at us like, okay. And they're like, the cave's up there, and they point up. So we look, you have to climb up rocks to get to the caves, and we're like, okay. And they were like, you guys need help? And they're like, how to, like, guess so. And Nicole's looking at me like, you just want me to stay down here? And like with Lincoln, because we have our 2-year-old too. And I'm like, no, we're here. It's not gonna be that hard to get up there. It's probably, once we get up there, I guarantee it's super straightforward. So we have to climb up the rocks. The guy helps us. Second we get to the cave, the guy's like, hey, you guys have flashlights, right? So I pull out Nicole's phone. Boom, there's our flashlight. One step in, it is pitch black. 10 feet in, you have to army crawl on your hands and knees through a crevice that's probably the size of my arms right here. And you have to, like, literally army crawl into a cave. We're sitting there, we're like, this is legit, like, rock climbing, cave hunting, like that professional people do. We're like, fuck. Like, what do we do?
That's why, I'm sorry, bro, but that's why you'll never, like, I can, like, I'll save you time, man. If you're ever like, oh, I wonder if Jeff would be interested in crawling through some caves, save the time right now. You can just take me off of that list of even interest. Like,
I've played enough Legend of Zelda to know that caves are dangerous.
Yeah.
So the one guy's like, this is gonna be kind of hard with kids, and we're like, fuck, we just drove over an hour to get here. Do we just keep going? And we're like, yeah, I guess. So we go in, we go through the little hole, and my Lincoln's screaming because he has to, like, basically you have to, like, put him in a ball and push him through the hole.
Yeah, because he has some senses.
One
Mark
flashlight.
cool too.
And it is, you literally can't see an inch in front of your face. Fuck. So I have to go through, turn the phone around, they come through, and then it's literally like a peak. That's like at a 45-degree angle that we have to slide down, climb up rocks, and it's just like there's huge gaps in between both the rocks. So we go down the one spot, and we're literally sitting there like what the fuck do we do? We literally have to climb up now. And Grayson's freaking out, my older son, because he's 4 and it's pitch black in this cave with a little tiny cell phone light. And they were like, kind of like, do we continue on? We're already here. It's like, son of a bitch. Like, this is bad. So people start coming out and they're like, are you guys trying to leave? And they were like, well, no, we don't really know what we're trying to do right now. And he was like, well, I would recommend leaving because it's going to get super hard coming forth. You have to trek through mud. You have to climb up ladders and use ropes. And we're like, fuck. And he was like,
yeah, this trail's not for the faint of heart.
And he was like, yeah, this definitely is not for kids. And we're like, yeah, we didn't know that when we came here.
The brochure didn't say that, damn it.
Yeah. So this random couple helped us helped us leave the cave and helped us with the kids, because we literally had to like climb up, like reach up to put our kids on top of this peak to get them over the one rock, and we had to climb back through the fucking hole. That it was a mess. And he was like, yeah, good thing you guys didn't try to go any further, because it gets really dangerous without any of the proper equipment. He was like, I recommend you come back, but not with kids.
10 out of 10 would recommend, but leave the kids at home.
Yeah, Mark said it was super cool going to it's called Laurel Caverns near Pittsburgh, but it didn't have kids.
I bet it's exponentially more incredible without kids.
And so we were like, we should have fucking went to the guided tour one, because that one actually has like one for kids that's only like 30 minutes long. And we're like, and Nicole said, why the fuck didn't you go to that one? Like, I don't know, I thought it'd been cool to kind of do our own thing, not realizing we're actually fucking going in legit goddamn caves that you actually have to have like fucking ropes, pants, headlamps, and fucking survival shit.
Carabiners. Like, who expects to carry around carabiners?
Yeah. And so the one guy was like, yeah, once you make it to the very end, you got to basically climb over a giant cliff mountain type thing that has a very like rickety wooden ladder. And then once you get over it, there's a huge lake inside the mountain. He was like, don't swim in it though, because it's like 0 degrees. He's like, it's super fresh water. I was like, that shit reminds me of that fucking movie. Yeah. The cave, whatever it is, I don't remember.
Yeah.
What
My brain, like, I don't know. I don't remember what it was.
but
My brain doesn't want to think about it.
But it's like that though. You're literally cave. You're literally like, it's not rock climbing, but caving. I guess I don't know the actual term of it is, but
yeah, it's called spelunking.
Spelunking. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what this was. Not knowing that when we drove all the way.
So why didn't you? Did you end up doing the guided tour? Could you not do the guided tour? Was it on like appointments?
No, because that wasn't. From the point that we were, it would be almost 2 hours to get to. So it's an hour each
Holy
direction.
shit!
We either went an hour north to go to the caves where we do our own thing, or you go an hour south to go to the guided tours. So at that point, it's like, do we just fucking go home and do something else later? So we went home and did something else later. We ended up going to a trampoline park. More kid-friendly.
Oh, that's funny. That's good. So are you going to go back some other time and do the guided one?
Yeah, we're going to do the guided one ourselves. Not ourselves. We're going to take the boys to the guided one. But one day, though, we did say that we do want to go back to the other one. Because I'm intrigued. I do want to get that. Obviously, we had to get all the equipment and shit, but I've never done anything like that, so it'd be.
I would say find like a group of people that would do it too.
Yeah, because there was people that.
Not just like you two.
No, yeah, everyone was in groups, but it was funny when these college guys all came up and they all kind of like stared at us like.
They couldn't have fucking warned you.
Hey, whoa, are you okay?
Yeah, like, I don't know why they didn't say anything. All they said was, "Do you guys want help getting them up here?" Like, it wasn't until we were in the cave where the fucking people were like, "Yeah, don't go any further with them." I was like, "Thanks, guys." All the people said it might be challenging with the kids, but you guys can do it. And then we get into the cave, and then the people were like, the one couple that actually had the equipment and stuff were like, "Yeah, don't go any further." Like, yeah, we'll help you leave. Basically, like telling us like, if like don't fucking like move.
Don't
like,
keep
you're
going.
leaving the cave regardless of what you say. It's pretty much what it came down to from the two. But I'm happy they did it though.
Oh yeah, that would have been
yeah.
Different podcast.
Very different podcast.
So, but yeah, that was it was cool that there's something like that here. I didn't know that. I've never done anything like that, so I think like you said, I do want to probably if we were to do it, get a group of people, because that like not like scary, but I think it'd be intimidating, like knowing that for the fact that if you don't have like it's literally like you can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's wild how dark it is.
Yeah. Oh,
because I thought like we could go in a little bit and use our flashlight sparingly. No,
nope.
You get like 2 feet into it. We had to put our light on.
It's a fucking cave, Walker.
Yeah. Well, because like those guided ones. I would have lights all the way through it and shit. So I was thinking in my head it was going to be like that. Nope. Nope, not at all.
Nah, fam.
So that was my my adventure for the weekend. Next weekend we have a long weekend, so figure out something.
Yeah, there you go.
Because we don't work holidays
Nice.
in Recon, so so we'll do something next weekend. Maybe go to the Grand Canyon or California because they're all right there.
California. So Walker, well, he's listening to someone. Oh wait. That's
Sorry,
pretty cool.
Nicole was asking me what kind of workout she wanted to do.
So are you done with your week?
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Can we fucking talk about Games Done Quick real quick?
Oh yeah, that was. For those who didn't watch it, they missed out on some pretty.
They missed out on fucking incredible shit.
Yeah. So me and James together watched Resident Evil 2's speed run.
That was good.
That was insane.
That was good. Did you end up watching the Majora's Mask speed run?
I watched parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Watch the rest of it, because it is
Really?
fucking the guy on commentary, or the guy on the host Patty. He's fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched the Pokemon the Crystal one. That was funny. That was a good one.
Yeah.
The Pokemon
Same with
Crystal.
the Punch Out for the Wii.
I learned that Aqua from Kingdom Hearts 3 is basically a huge bitch.
Yeah, she is.
When you face her as Riku, dude, she died in fucking 7 seconds. I was like, come on.
Mhm.
It literally, like, these speedruns are insane. The
It's
guy,
stupid.
he literally, I don't know, I think it was fire. It was like boom, 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 dead. I'm like, dude, she's a fucking final boss, and you beat her in 7 seconds.
So for those who don't know, Games Done Quick is a biannual, I guess, because it's twice a year.
It's two times
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah, it's
Summer
biannual.
and winter.
Yeah, it's biannual, like, speedrun event. Held. The big ones are held in summer. It's called Summer Games Done Quick, and then in like January or January with Awesome Games Done Quick. That's the winter one. And all the proceeds to like the donations and stuff go right to like different charities. Like for this one, it was to Doctors Without Borders or Médecins Sans Frontières. So we'll talk.
Essentially, a French company that
international.
helps in international. Well,
Yeah.
it started in France.
Well, yeah, but like if you go to like the UN, the two major languages for the UN are English and French, because those are two of the most popular languages.
Yeah. And essentially, it sends doctors to anywhere that there's a huge natural disaster, kind of like community service. Not community service, but you know what I mean.
Volunteer work, almost.
Volunteer,
but
yeah,
they get paid for it, but
yeah, through donations and shit.
Mm-hmm. Through that company, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, and like, I was kind of glued to my TV that entire time, like through everything. It was, I love this. I love it. Like that. I devote an entire week to work and speedruns. That's it.
But it was cool though.
Did you
talk
watch
about the money raised?
We'll talk about that in the news. Did you watch the Punch Out, the Wii Punch Out one?
No, not yet.
Oh my God.
We were watching the other ones.
Okay.
I heard that was fucking phenomenal.
So the dude does it blindfolded. Okay.
Oh yeah.
He plays he fucking plays Punch Out blindfolded on the Wii. And get this, he's like, oh man, I probably did decent or okay. And then he looks at the time and he's like, holy shit, I beat my PB, my personal best, by like 5 minutes. And then he ends up beating Donkey Kong the same way. It was like, this dude, like, imagine playing a game, because they've done that shit with like Ocarina of Time and Mario 64. They've done blindfolded speedruns before. And just imagine the muscle memory that you must have.
No, just how many times you get to play a game to know exactly who's gonna throw the punches, what maneuver they're gonna do, when they're gonna do their special, to be able to time everything so perfect that you can do it blindfolded.
It's fucking insane. I love it. Like, you should see the spike of like my search history. Like during Summer Games and Awesome Games Done Quick, like the spike of what are some good speedrun strats for X game, or like speedrun tips for X game, or speedruns.com just spike like 300% around this time, because I'm like, I want to fucking do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that now.
I would say I think games that could be blindfolded, I would say the original Crash Bandicoot, at least the first couple ones, because those are pretty much all the same.
So, guys, here's a question for y'all. What games do you guys want to speedrun? If you could speedrun a game, what game would it be?
Comic Zone.
Oh, Comic Zone's great. That's a fantastic game.
Yeah, that would be a fun one.
Walker?
I want to do Crash Bandicoot. I think that'd be fun.
I want to do, I mean, realistically, I could probably do RE4. Because I know that game so well. I could probably do RE4, like, realistically. But I think, like, just watching all, like, the movement tech and everything, I would probably say maybe, like, a Sonic game if I was good at it. Shit, I should try to speedrun a Kirby game.
That would be cool. So would you be talking like that kind of idea?
You know what?
Anyone can speed Mario now, though.
I would.
All those secrets are all out there in the internet.
Well, but here's the thing, though. Well, and like the original Mario, like it's basically optimized already. Yeah. Like there's no way to to make it any better. I think it's like it's humanly impossible to get a perfect run of Mario. They're down to the fucking milliseconds at this point.
Oh yeah, for how many times it's been done?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, like the world record was actually broken. It was like it took like 5 or 6 years for the world record to be broken, and it was done like 2 years ago by this one guy, and he broke the record by like 3 milliseconds.
Yeah.
Like that's how
optimized
the game is.
Yeah, the speed run's like 4 minutes long because you basically you go to the second world, you warp to the last area, and then from there you warp to one other place, and then you beat the game.
Here we go. Let me look it up real quick. You guys keep talking.
Number 3 is the same way. I think all the Mario games are like that, actually. I know for a fact number 1 and number 3 are. I don't know about number 2.
Okay, so
I would assume 2.
So, okay, surprisingly, the world record is held by a lot of people in America, a lot of U.S. players. There's one Japanese player. The first Japanese player is in 61st place. So the third place is by this guy named Roy LT at 4 minutes, 56 seconds, 279 milliseconds. Second place is Cosmic, who was at GDQ. 4 minutes, 55 seconds, 913 milliseconds. And then the first place is Some Wes, who is 4 minutes, 55 seconds, 796 milliseconds. Like, that's how fucking optimized this shit is.
Yeah, there's like no way to make it even faster anymore. Unfortunately, it's impossible.
I think they did like a tool assisted speedrun of like perfect inputs, like the perfect way to beat, like you have to be a computer to do these like frame perfect inputs. It was like, I think it ended up being like 53 or 54 seconds. And that's the perfect run.
Yeah, those games can't get any faster, unfortunately. People have already mastered them. They're still fun to watch.
Maxed them out, yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible all this time. Me and my buddy get into this debate all the time about speed runs. And I always say that, yeah, you know, speed runs just show, like, how much someone loves a game. But my buddy's like...
They played it so much that they perfected it. Now they can just fly through it as fast as they can.
They're looking for a new challenge out of their favorite games.
Like, when we were watching RE, they had it down to a science where they went up the stairs. They would aim through the scopes to go up the stairs to give them a... basically like a 2 millisecond faster run. That's literally all it did.
Yeah.
Was to help them go up the stairs, maybe one extra step faster.
Yeah.
But it was so precise. Like when they turn corners, they would aim, turn corners, and go because it helped them turn corners faster.
Yeah.
Like they found out little tips and tricks, to help them, like the slightest, even if it's like a quarter of a second.
Or hell, even like, or hell,
Mark
even...
said,
Oh, go ahead.
Mark's streaming Hitman 2's new level right now. Speed running everything.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All of it.
Yeah, like people who play this, they have it down. Like they literally play this game over and over again to find these little things to make it even like a millisecond faster, which is crazy. You literally dedicate
You-
your life to these
You
things.
you dedicate months out of your lives to these games.
Yep.
Like just solely playing them.
Fucking we watched
Rayman. Rayman like Origins is fantastic too.
Yeah.
Watching Spike
we
Vegeta's run on it is great.
We watched Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, Silent Hill 3 is good.
Oh my god, that was the ending. So for those who don't know, Silent Hill is they're very serious games with fucking cartoon galore animations. Like there was the end of it. So they did the alien
run.
alien ending for Silent Hill 3, where the end of it basically the game is run by aliens and there's a theme song.
Nope, it's not run by aliens.
It's not run by aliens, but
we can discuss this off camera.
But essentially aliens are involved, and then there's like a theme song. The theme song is like a fucking
Silent
cartoon.
Hill Nobuna Igariga Sho Ningaru Ningari.
Like this is super upbeat, like cartoon anime song at the very end of Silent Hill 3.
It's a sing-along. It's a fucking sing-along.
Yeah, it's literally a sing-along with the words to help you sing along to it, and the whole crowd sing along to it.
This is a very serious game.
Yeah, there's
Very
they're horror games.
serious horror
They're
game.
horror games with a comedic end and a fucking child theme song. Like, what is this? Like, this is insane.
Or like even like so it ended with the Chrono Trigger run. And that was a 6-hour long run.
Yeah.
And they've perfected it almost. Like it was like we're gonna, instead of fighting this boss, we can actually run away from this boss. It'll give us the same amount of tech points as this other fight right afterwards, but we find out that we actually save like 4 seconds off of this.
Nope, sometimes that's all it takes.
But my buddy, he keeps saying, he's like, no man, speedruns like show you really don't care about the game. You don't really care about it. And I'm like, fuck you, are you serious? These guys spend so many goddamn hours.
Right, just trying to get that perfect run.
Or
hey
just
man,
learning the
some of them are
strats.
crazy.
Yeah.
I did actually do a speed run of Comic Zone once.
Nice.
Really?
I got it down pretty quick. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully, within the next year or two, you might see us at a Games Done Quick at a GDQ.
That'd be fucking awesome.
We might be running it.
E3 too, baby.
I'm saying running a game on it, like
do it.
actually doing a run.
Oh yeah, I was definitely thinking about talking. Mark's asking if we're going to be talking about the Steam Summer Sale.
We could talk about the Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah.
I'll be
I
there.
was looking at it earlier. There's a couple games I'm interested in scooping.
Yeah. So with that, let's go into the news. Why don't we talk about the Steam Summer Sale now? Someone open up Steam. I'm not touching Steam.
I got it. Well, I don't know. My wish list is probably different from your guys' wish list.
I don't have a wish list on Steam.
I do.
So
Well, there's a game called Darkwood that I was excited about.
I heard Darkwood's
Definitely.
good.
Yeah, it's a top-down kind of like old school Diablo.
But it's
a
like horror.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Don't you have to
super
like?
cool.
Isn't it like you go out during the day and at night it's like that's when
It's
like the
Resident
monsters
Evil
and shit
esque
comes
like
out?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But it looks really good. I've seen some YouTube content on it. I thought it'd be fun to stream it.
Sure.
Another one.
Actually, let me go.
That's 50% off right now. Universe Sandbox. Devil May Cry 5. Let's see. Narcosis is 50% off. These are just the games that I've been looking at. You can get Reus, Rouse. It's kind of like Black and White. I don't know if you guys remember that game.
Oh yeah, I remember Black and White.
Yeah, there's a game called Rouse, I don't know. But it's kind of like that. It's only $2 right now, 80% off.
Who cares about that fucking shit? Steam, just stop.
I don't know. There's a lot of them. Final Fantasy 14-2 is 50% off right now.
What the fuck's 14-2?
I don't know, but it's on there. Let's see. The makers of the game Myst.
Oh yeah.
They may have a game called Abduction that they produced. That's
Oh, Monster Hunter World's
looks pretty
$30
yeah,
on
there's a lot of
Steam.
deals right now, man. The Deadly Tower of Monsters. That's been on my wish list forever. It's 80% off for $3.
Nice.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. That's only $5 right now. That's actually a good deal.
Yakuza
But-
Zero is $9. There you go, Jeff.
Left for Dead
I might-
bundles,
I might scoop that up.
$2.23.
Game Dev Tycoon is $5.
Yep. Steam Summer Sale on fire right now. Good deals. Grand Theft Auto 5, $15.
Tabletop Simulator is $10.
That's a good
Speaking
one.
of Grand Theft Auto 5, I guess we'll talk about that in news. GTA 6.
I deleted Grand Theft Auto 5. Ain't gonna lie. It was
What is
taking up
that?
too much goddamn space on my computer. Borderlands to hand.
Too much space.
Bitch, you don't make YouTube videos. Oh, Sekiro's $47.99.
Yeah, that was a fact joke.
Oh my god, I forgot that fucking Twitch has a, or not Twitch,
I'm doing that
Steam
right now.
has like a live stream thing that no one uses.
Yeah, it does. Nobody ever uses it.
No Man's Sky's
I've used it a couple
$30.
times. Yeah, so there's a lot of killer deals going on right now, it looks like.
So make sure to do that.
Let's see.
No Man's Sky will be interesting once they release their multiplayer.
It's out on PS4, the multiplayer.
Yeah, I know.
I want to
God.
rebuy that game. Cuz I really enjoyed No Man's Sky. I bought it on launch day and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. It's like not my usual type of game that I play, but like I actually enjoy. It was my like, hey, I had a shitty day at work. Let me just zen out and play this shit. Back when I was a
You wanna
lowly
talk
part-timer.
about- There you go. Want to talk about box office? Movie news really quick.
Walker, you do whatever you need to do.
Penis. So,
So when is what is Avengers Endgame releasing their DLC?
I was like, what do you mean?
When's
it's out
Avengers Endgame releasing their DLC?
It's out right now.
Okay.
Release.
The re-release?
Yeah, they're releasing it for a week in hopes that it beats Avatar.
Better not.
It just needs it needs 26
I don't think that's
million.
what they're doing. You
It
think
needs
so?
$26 million.
It
That's all
better
it
not.
needs.
It better not.
Because it got removed from theaters because it didn't make it in the top 10. They re-released it with 6 minutes of extra footage, as
my
well
word.
as a special ending, a tribute to Stan Lee in the credits.
Staniel Lee.
It did
Okay.
$5.5 million this weekend. So it's all it did. With that, it needs 26 million. It is at $2.76 billion.
That's a lot of money.
Yep. And all it needs is a whopping 26 mil to surpass the one and only Avatar.
So here's the thing. I think if it ends up beating Avatar, okay, it should be like a Barry Bonds situation where it has a big old fucking asterisk next to its name. When you look up like highest grossing movies, it should be Avengers Endgame and then the biggest, most obnoxious asterisks you could ever imagine there, and be like, because it fucking released DLC.
Yeah, so that's out now. It's only out for a week. Next week comes out Lion King. And current Toy Story is number one in the box office again with $58 million. Sticking with the movie news, Doom TV show.
I thought it was a movie.
There's a Doom TV show?
It's I don't know. Two different things. One says it's a movie. One says it's a TV show.
So it's yet to be seen. I can't see it being a TV show.
But anyways, there's a Doom movie TV show that is being
Sorry,
made by Dave and James Franco.
Can't be worse than the one with The Rock.
James Franco, for those who don't know, like a bunch of comedy movies with Seth Rogen and stuff like that.
You remember the interview, right? He was in that.
The interview when he was what's his name? What's the dude
Jim
from
Bob
The Room?
Scrimbo.
What the fuck's his name?
Oh no, Joe Stevenson was my usual go-to for a generic name.
I can't remember that. I don't remember his name, but James Franco is producing it with his brother.
He was also in The Disaster Artist. That was a good movie.
The Disaster Artist. That's what I was thinking of. Who was the Who's that character based off of? From The Room.
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, that's
I
what it is.
actually have that on Blu-ray. It's really good.
Well, he won a Golden Globe for it. He probably would have won an Oscar if he wasn't accused of inappropriately touching women.
I'll do it.
So that is in the works currently. Who knows if it'll actually do good, but it's so hard to tell with movies
Probably
nowadays.
It's pretty niche.
It is. It really is. Black Widow, the movie, from the speaking of Avengers, according to sources, it's not going to be a sequel as rumored, a prequel, like basically an origin story movie. Supposedly, this movie is going to take place directly before Infinity Wars, which to me doesn't make much sense.
So what's she gonna fucking do?
I don't know.
That's my question.
Supposedly, the Black Widow movie is smack dab in the middle of Phase 3 is where this movie takes place. Which to me doesn't make much sense as to why they would do that.
Okay, after the fact.
Yeah, because the fact in this new movie, for those who haven't seen it, something happens to her.
She's fucking dead.
Yeah, she does. Sorry,
Spoilers. Thanos dies. Black Widow dies. Everyone dies and then gets resurrected by Deus Ex Machina.
You sure? I thought all the Pokeballs came together.
That's Deus Ex Machina.
The Dragon Balls came together.
Dragon Ball is just Deus Ex Machina, the show. Fuck off.
Pretty much. So, who knows if that's actually the case? It'd be very strange if it is the case, because it wouldn't make sense. But who knows? We'll see what happens.
It's gonna make like $1 billion.
And then to finish up the movies, keeping with the Avengers theme, Spider-Man: Far From Home, which is coming out at the end of the month, which is the end of Phase 4, is the shortest runtime of a Marvel movie in the last couple years. It's the shortest Spider-Man movie in 15 years.
Thank fucking God.
It's under 2 hours long.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That we have to be like, man, this movie's short. It's under 2 hours. It's like, bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So yeah, it's right under 2 hours, which makes it one of the shortest Marvel movies in a very, very, very long time.
Thank God.
Wow.
Maybe I won't feel like an old man while watching it.
I don't know if it's because because of Endgame was so long that they didn't want people to have to go through that again in such a short period of time.
Well, we obviously know Marvel doesn't care about that shit. Because, just consume product and wait for new product. They don't care. People don't care. The mainstream audience doesn't fucking care. They're just going to consume all the Marvel product.
So, little fun fact. You remember the line, "I love you 3000," that Tony Stark's daughter said to him?
That's how long the, the Marvel movies are, right?
Yep. If you combined every single Marvel movie, it equals 3,000 minutes.
I'm glad he died. I'm glad he fucking died. Fuck
so
that movie.
That's the runtime of every single movie in the Marvel franchise is exactly 3,000 minutes. So that's kind of cool. Spoilers if you never watched the movie, but if you did, unfortunately too late. It's been out for
you fucking
5
seen
months
it.
now.
People who are watching this podcast has fucking
seen it. He hasn't seen it.
I said people who are watching this podcast, not people who are participating in this podcast.
And the last bit of TV news. Office.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'll let you go over the other piece.
Okay.
Sorry, there's 2 more pieces of TV news. One, The Office is leaving Netflix. It's the longest running show, and it also has the most views of any show on Netflix.
Where's it going?
NBC is getting their own streaming service.
Oh man.
This is what everyone was worrying about when streaming became a thing. You know, where everyone would have like their own streaming service, and it would be very like anti-consumer.
Yeah. So guess how many minutes combined total last year The Office was streamed for?
Uh, 3 trillion hours.
52 billion minutes. The Office was streamed for in 2018 alone.
Well, good, because The Office is a great show.
Making it the most watched scene. Making the most watched not scene, making it the most watched thing on Netflix. If
That's
you combine Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, 30 Rock, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Futurama, X-Files, it doesn't come to half of that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Netflix actually tweeted about it. It says, "We are sad that NBC has decided to take The Office for its own streaming platform, but members will have to binge watch their hearts out ad-free on Netflix until January 2020."
Wow. 2021. That's
2021.
crazy.
NBC's theirs will be a paid thing, and like Hulu, if you want it to be ad-free, you got to pay more.
That's fun.
Which sucks because Netflix doesn't have ads. So
at Netflix, I did read a report. Okay, so I invest in stocks, and I use an app called Robinhood. And one of the things that showed up in my news feed on Robinhood was Netflix is exploring an ad-supported option for their service. I'm like, that's interesting, because that was the big thing that people got onto Netflix for the first place, was like, oh, I can watch this shit with no ads? Lit.
it makes sense though, because for everyone that's canceling their cable and going to Netflix and Hulu only, maybe.
I haven't had cable in years. I haven't had cable in probably about 5 years.
Yeah, I haven't had cable.
I've been streaming. Well, okay. Do you guys consider like alternatives to cable, like PlayStation View or Sling TV, cable, or no?
No.
Okay.
I have DirecTV now. I don't know. I don't really consider it cable, but I kind of do.
I have PlayStation View, and I love it. That shit's great. I can watch my sports. I think way too much for how little I use it, but you know, I fucking love it still. But it's starting to get into the realm where, you know, what we were all dreading when streaming became a big thing, where, oh, hey, I'm subscribed to Netflix, Hulu, Apple, whatever Apple's fucking thing is, Apple TV, which, let me tell you, I might find a way to do that if I see the dude from from Always Sunny, his new show. I actually have to fucking like watch that shit. And then you have like 5 different streaming services, and they all end up like equaling out the price of cable.
Yeah.
You know, so we're not getting. You have like Amazon Prime. It's like you're not getting away from cable prices, at least.
There was a big movie that's a Netflix exclusive, and I don't remember what it was now that we're talking about Netflix. Adam Sandler's new movie has become the most watched movie on Netflix.
Which one?
His new one with Jennifer Aniston.
Which one?
Murder mystery. It's been watched, what they say, 300 million times.
Wow.
Or something stupid. Which is absolutely crazy to think about if you actually convert that into like actual dollars. So that's kind of cool. I'll see if I can find it. But go ahead and talk about the last piece of TV news, James.
So, Jeff.
Yo.
This might be something that you might want to tell Anna about.
Oh, I think she actually mentioned this the other day.
Sony, our friends at Sony are making a. You know how we announced that Sony is reamping their they're making like a division based on their properties. Sony is making a Final Fantasy 14 TV show.
Yeah, I heard
Live action
I was
TV
just
show.
about to say something
Yeah,
about that.
a
Like,
live
on the
action
podcast,
show.
we should talk about
Yeah,
The
live action.
show. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy.
So this was report.
So don't hold your breath on that. Because they also attempted to say the same thing about Final Fantasy VII. So they're just like, you know, we would want that, but at the same time, we're not like fully our breath.
Well, okay, I feel like with Final Fantasy 14, they have a lot more. They have a lot more opportunities with Final Fantasy 14 than like with 7.
They are so big, like it's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there's more stuff that they can do TV show wise. Cause like 7, okay, what do you do with 7? You know, I mean, they made a movie, Advent Children, based off 7, with at least the
Phenomenal, by the way.
characters.
Phenomenal movie indeed.
Actually, they made a bunch of shit based off of 7, but
Yeah, they did.
yeah, I mean, like I feel with Final Fantasy 14 being an MMO, I mean, they have a much wider spectrum to work with.
And they have a bunch of fans, like for Final Fantasy 14, like dedicated fans. I mean, they're pouring like every month is like $13, but that's not even including like, oh, I want this mount, which is another $20. I mean, these people are super dedicated to their characters that they've designed. So
Yep.
it's like to have a TV show with like that same platform, that same theme of story. It's like, oh man, this is my character actually doing this. Like, they have a big chance with this, but like they said, they already picked some of the. They had like a spreadsheet of some of the possible actors for it, and they look amazing. Like freaking, was it whatever Aaron Hod or whatever? I can't pronounce his name, but starts with an A,
Yeah.
and he's one of the twins. Well, that same thing. They had like a couple people audition for it already, and like the look and the spread of it, and I'm like, this is gonna be really good if they actually go through.
Yeah, I mean that would
Yeah, I
be
think so
pretty
too.
cool. So according to a press release, it will explore quote. This is from Kotaku. It will explore quote the struggle between magic and technology in a quest to bring peace to a land in conflict. It's still in development stage, with the Hollywood which in Hollywood means writing and more meetings. So there's no word on who will be cast, nor will there be any footage to speak of. So this kind of brings me into the question here. I guess since we got a Final Fantasy 14 TV show in the works, what other games do you think would make a good TV show that Sony can make? Like things under Sony's gigantic realm of IPs and stuff that they could tap into.
Well, supposedly Resident Evil is going to become a TV show on Netflix as well.
Well, who fucking cares? It's gonna be shit.
So
It's not gonna be like the games. It's gonna be fucking terrible.
Honestly, Kingdom Hearts.
They also
I
said
can see Kingdom Hearts.
Uncharted as well.
Uncharted.
Actually
Yeah.
says something about that.
I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal is playing Nathan Drake. At least in the
Yes.
last thing that I read.
Yep.
I don't know how I fuck her. Oh, the last maybe Tom Holland. They've been changing it like the past like 6 years or so. Like it's been in the works for years. I could see a Crash Bandicoot like
Crash Bandicoot
like
Live action.
no, not live action. Fuck that. No. Crash Bandicoot like animated TV show, like a Sonic Boom, if you will. Best Sonic fucking TV show ever made.
No.
Yeah, no,
The
Sonic.
Division. That's what it was. The Division is coming to
Oh,
Netflix. That's an
yeah.
In
exclusive.
the anthro, like the anthropomorphic fan base is so large that when they saw Sonic being like depicted very not so much, it looked like someone in like a cosplay suit. It's not like he's an actual hedgehog. He should not be looking like someone's in a suit. So what they did was a bunch of artists came together and did renditions and sent them in to tell the makers of the Sonic movie, like, we do not want this. Look at Detective Pikachu. This is how Sonic is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So then they
Yep.
did a Twitter announcement, I think.
Yeah.
It's like, we heard the fans. chill out.
It's
We redesigned it.
the fucking creator of Sonic was like, thanks guys.
Yep.
But like Sonic Boom, the TV show was fucking great.
It was.
They're making The Witcher as well.
Yep, Netflix. Who was it? Henry Cavill, guy that played Superman, is playing Geralt of Riviera in that.
And Orlando Bloom's in it as well.
Ooh, I like Orlando Bloom. But like I could see I could definitely see something like a Crash Bandicoot TV show that they make. Or something like a Ratchet and Clank, animated TV show.
Ratchet and Clank animated show. I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't think. I think a lot of these, though, for like the cartoony-ish ones, I think if they were to make them, I feel like a lot of them are gonna be live action, though.
No, why? Why?
That's the way the future wants.
No, fuck off. No. You look at the shit on a Cartoon Network. This isn't going to be a movie. Remember, this isn't a movie. This is a television show that's on that, like, say, like they throw it on like Disney XD or fucking Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, like esque kind of thing. Not necessarily putting them on there, but like those are all like Flash animation or shit like CG animation. So no, it's not going to be live action. It doesn't have to be fucking live action. Every goddamn movie doesn't need to be live action with fucking $100 million CG budgets. No, fuck off. This isn't a goddamn Marvel abomination. Fuck it. God damn it. You guys are leading me. This is why I fucking drink during the goddamn podcast, Walker. You're the reason.
Gotta keep it spicy.
Fuck. All right. So, going into news about a TV show that's like 10 years old. Did you guys ever watch the show Prison Break on Fox?
I've seen a couple episodes and never really watched it though.
It's pretty good. The game sucks, but the game's
My buddy was about it.
The show's pretty good. Well, hey, your buddy might enjoy this. It's getting turned into a Japanese manga.
It's gonna get weird. I know it.
It's a fucking manga. This is like 10 goddamn years too late for this shit. Like, why? Why is this a thing?
People like repeating themselves.
Yeah, but like, I would understand it if it was like, back in like the mid 2000s. But like, and Prison Break was a pretty good show. I never finished it. It was a shitty version of Oz, but it was a pretty good show. But who cares? Who cares? It's probably only gonna come out in Japan. It's not gonna affect my life. So, what's what's the point? What's the point?
You try to go watch it.
I'll probably read it. I'll read the terrible English fan translation, the lovely Duane cut, that kind of shit. Niantic made a video game called Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And
Yeah, a lot of people are walking around playing it.
boy howdy did they make another banger. So this is from GameSpot, and it looks like Harry Potter Wizards Unite makes $300,000 in its first 24 hours of being live.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Like, my God. That's combined from Apple iOS and Google Play.
Yep.
It also
So big.
reached. Oh, go ahead.
That's like, well, it's Harry Potter, so it's gonna be huge.
I never got into Harry Potter.
Oh, there's a lot of diehard Harry Potter fans out there.
It also, as of June 25th, it had 400,000 installs, making it.
Yep.
It stands as the number 2 game on iOS free games chart. So it's nowhere near the Pokemon Go money, which this GameSpot article cites as the title generated $2 million in revenue after its first day. But it's still a goddamn banger. It's still a huge hit for Niantic.
Yep. It's so big that on August 31st they're doing their first fan fest.
Yeah, which is weird to think that it's already happening. They're already doing a fan fest.
Indianapolis, at the White River State Park, they are doing a giant fan fest where essentially you get to go with your phone and kick the shit out of some
Voldemort.
Dementors and
you kick the shit out of Voldemort's.
Yep. Voldemort's
I have no idea.
His death God, I can't remember what they're called. Death Eaters.
Sure.
So, yeah.
You could have called them literally anything and I would just agree with you.
But yeah, it's already getting so much attention that they're already having a huge event this quick into the thing, which is crazy.
It's only been like what, 2 fucking weeks since the game launched and they're already doing a fan fest?
About a week and a half.
Like that shows it's a banger. I mean, granted, it's not going to reach Pokemon Go numbers. No way it's going to reach Pokemon Go numbers.
No time in the near future.
I don't think, period.
It'll keep going.
Because Harry Potter is not as big of an IP as Pokemon. It doesn't have that household name like Pokemon does.
Right.
But, I mean, still, like, $300,000 in one day is huge.
Yeah.
And good for them,
game.
you know? Good for them. For anything, really. I mean, like, anything that has, like, a free-to-play model that isn't, like, a Madden or, like, a, you know, anything from a big-name company.
Speaking of Pokemon and stuff like that.
Oh, I forgot to put this in the news. The movie news. But go ahead.
Pokemon Master is coming to your phone, which will be the closest thing that you will get to a core Pokemon game. It's the same company who makes Super Mario Run, Fire Emblem, things along those lines.
I have that Fire Emblem game installed on my phone. I haven't played it yet.
So, you can make teams to basically becomes 3v3 battles. So we'll see exactly how it plays out. It's not an actual Pokemon game, but it's the closest thing you're ever going to get to an actual game. Most Pokemon games are about catching every Pokemon, but Pokemon Masters puts an emphasis on meeting up and facing off against other trainers. The game will have a broad selection of trainers, past and present. So basically, Pokemon battles play out in real time, unlike the turn-based standard of Pokemon games.
I can dig that. That makes it feel more like the TV show.
Yeah. Though different moves will use different amounts of your ever-filling move gauge, so it's not like you can just go boom, boom. For further emphasis, further emphasizing the role of trainer that let trainers themselves participate to heal their Pokemon or boost their stats or pull off fancy sync moves to do big damage. One such move that Pokemon and its trainer can pull off is called Thunder of Newfound Passion, which is a fantastic name, by the way.
That is a great name. 10 out of 10 right there.
But essentially, you give Pikachu a potion, and he or she, whatever you want to think it is, does thunder with added bonuses.
Nice.
So, 2000, it'll come out this summer. Go ahead.
Okay, so MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, making me just hate them even more. So this should have been in the movie news, and I forgot about it. Because this beer is a little stronger than I thought it was. I've never had Molson's Triple X before, but a little bit harder hitting than I thought it was. So bear with me here. They're making the stupidest. They're just making me hate them even more. So Spidey Sense. It's been in
Your spider sense
They are tingling. Well, no, not my Spidey senses. My Peter tingles are tingling.
The MCU changed the name from Spidey Sense to Peter Tingle.
Peter Tingle.
Yeah, that is.
Fucking Peter Tinkles. This is reported on by comicbook.com. Yeah, that's the MCU version of the Spidey Sense. So, yeah, fuck you. Moving on.
It's called a Peter Tingle now.
Moving on, I said.
That's funny.
Moving on. Not talking about that again. That's gone from my mind. The next Yakuza game. So Yakuza is one of my favorite games of all time. This is reported on by PlayStation Lifestyle.net. We will learn more about the next Yakuza game July 10th. So, you know damn well, baby, July 10th, which is in, what, like 2 weeks? Week and a half?
11 days.
11 days. You know darn well, ladies and gentlemen, that I'll be there on that podcast talking about the hypest of Yakuza news. Hopefully we'll learn about Yakuza 7. Learn about the new main character. Maybe we'll get that MMO here in the US. So here we go. Yakuza for life. Tojo Clan for life.
Jenga.
So it's going to be a new month. Probably when this gets posted, it's going to be a new month. It's going to be It's going to be July. So you know what that means.
July already.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's July already.
Already fucking July.
See, that's what happens when you have a weekly show. It's like, shit, these months go by like super quick.
I know.
Yeah, like a fart in the breeze.
I know. Maybe it's just
we've almost been doing this for 6 months.
Yeah, I know.
Almost, it's coming up. I got to get the date of the actual episode. Let me ask you.
All right, you look that up. But we have new games coming out for PlayStation Plus subscribers and Xbox Live with Gold members. So you have, for PlayStation Plus, you have Pro Evolution Soccer 2019, which is a soccer game made by Konami. They're pretty solid. Some people prefer, it's like one of those things, it's like Ford and Chevy. Some people prefer FIFA, some people prefer PES. I'll download it. I like soccer. I like the football. I haven't played a soccer game since FIFA 14, so I'll play that. And then Horizon Chase Turbo, which, hold on, let me look that up. I forgot to put a source. Zone Chase Turbo. I hear it's a, the fuck are you doing, Walker?
I don't know. Dancing.
All right, Horizon Chase Turbo. It looks like a
Sometimes dancing is necessary.
racing game. Yeah, it looks
Nice.
like a racing game. It's on the Switch apparently, according to their website. So yeah, that'll be interesting. A
Switch is
soccer
fun.
game and a racing game.
Switch is fucking getting everything.
Yeah, the Switch is getting everything.
Seems that
oh,
way.
go-
August 8th will be 6 months. So a month away.
Wow.
A little over a month away, it'll be 6 months since we started this good old podcast.
Oh, it's on a Thursday. Darn,
Yes.
we won't have a
So
we won't have an episode.
Celebrate that. We'll have to celebrate that following Sunday, the 11th or whatever it is.
So let's take a look. So the Xbox One, again, like last month, have a much better selection of games. So Xbox Live with Gold members get Inside, the latest game from the company that made Limbo, the critically acclaimed 2D side-scrolling game. They get that available through July 1st through 31st. You also get Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is widely regarded as the best Castlevania game. And because of Bloodstained recently coming out, yeah, that's pretty cool. You get that from July 1st through 15th. And then you get some things. Brig Crown Showdown, whatever the hell that is. It's a an action/fighting/party game. with one-button combat. That's interesting. And then Meet the Robinsons
Interesting.
video game. So that, but let me tell
Isn't
you,
that a movie? That's
Yeah.
We're the Millers. Never mind.
no, that's a movie. Meet the Robinsons is a movie.
I thought.
Meet the Robinsons, Disney animated feature that you've never heard of, an Xbox 360 video game of its adaptation from 2007. Yeah. So that's interesting. Okay, but man, Inside and Castlevania Symphony of Night, absolute bangers right there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute bangers. So yeah, those are the free games that you get this month, depending on whether you have an Xbox One or PS4.
Dab on them, baby.
So when are we starting our Pro Evolution Soccer games, Walker? When are we gonna play each other? In it next month.
One day. I think it'll be fun.
It's good. The Pro Evolution games are good. I enjoy them.
I got some stuff.
Okay.
PUBG has confirmed that they are gonna make another game.
Yeah.
It is not a sequel though.
No, it's what is it? A narrative inspired. It's by the headlined by the guy at Sledgehammer Games, right?
Yeah. It is untitled. Game held by a striking distance. Has an apparent ex Call of Duty and Dead Space developer.
Oh man, I missed Dead Space.
So little is known at the game, but yeah, it is original narrative experience within the PUBG universe.
Nice.
As a creative, the freedom to explore the PUBG universe has me excited about the possibilities, which I view as beyond the battle royal genre. So we'll see.
So when are we getting the PUBG CU, the PUBG Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, I know, right? We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It was considered one of the most... PUBG is actually considered one of the most influential games of the 21st century.
It is, because it really made the Battle Royale genre a huge thing. A household name.
Let's see if there's a list. Let me see what's the... let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can the...
Well, while you're looking...
Of the most influential games.
While you're looking that up, I'll move on to our next bit of news and stuff. For those who have not bought Samurai Showdown or are interested in picking up Samurai Showdown, a great fighting game, you can download the Season 1 Pass. So the Season 1 DLC Pass with all the characters right now. Well, maybe not right now, but you can download them for free on the PlayStation Store, and I think Xbox One is as well. So if you're interested in picking that up, definitely take a look, because it might be free instead of $20. I know I did.
Okay, I got the list.
Okay, go for it.
So, first game of the most influential games of the 21st century, Wii Sports. Wii Sports initiated the accessible design, expanding the industry's reach, and the creative power that it has today, being able to like do a bunch of other shit, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. That was a big
Dark Souls.
Okay.
Is another one.
It created its own fucking genre of video games.
Pretty much.
From software designing the modern era of video games, Dark Soul. Dark Souls basically helped the likes of Skyrim, The Witcher 2, Deus Ex, The Human Revolution, Batman Arkham City, Deus Ex, Uncharted, Modern Warfare 3, just to name a few, based off its industry. Grand Theft Auto 3, 2001.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 3 is one of the most influential third-person adventure games of all time. It nailed the open world genre. It's so like if Shenmue was the game that started that genre, GTA 3 perfected it.
Yeah. basically the 3D gaming experience took off with GTA 3 in 2000, which kind of helped the open world concept of 3D development, which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
The Sims, the original Sims.
Sims 1 was great. The original Sims. Sims 2 was great.
Making this, it basically helped modding a reality. It also provided players with much needed space to explore gaming communities. And it was one of the first ones to ever do so.
And one thing with like The Sims is how, you know, I've read so many things about, you know, how influential it was with inclusion and like finding yourself, you know, because you could have like, you know, same-sex marriages and that shit.
Yep. Next one, Minecraft.
Well, that makes sense.
Basically, it took the industry also. It's considered one of the best-selling games of all time, which I think now it is the best-selling game of all time. I think, isn't it?
No, I think Tetris still beats it out, but it's close.
I know it's up there though. Just taking the open world concept, the VR, expanding to every console known to man.
Pretty
PC,
much.
console, handheld, VR, and you literally taking blocks and making it from competitive play to solo to survivor. Basically, took the sandbox survival and expanded it.
Well, I know there's some schools out there that use Minecraft as a teaching tool.
Yeah.
Too. You know, because it's Legos. It's virtual Legos.
Half-Life 2.
Yep. Because it was like the first. It really made narrative-driven and first-person shooters a big thing.
Let's see, we got here. Said World of Warcraft popularized the massive multiplayer online. Doom 3, impressive.
Lighting and shadowing.
With, that Halo 2 set new standards for multiplayer console.
Halo 2 is great.
The title that combined them all in the gaming landscape would have been Half-Life 2. Extremely anticipated game of the 2000s. Valve software debuted. It didn't let down.
No.
So basically, that game took all of those aspects and combined them into one game.
It's so Half-Life and Half-Life 2. It's like the same thing that I have with Final Fantasy VII, where it didn't age well, at least to like today's standards. I'm not a huge fan of Half-Life 1 or 2, personally, but like I will never ever talk smack about that game because of how influential it was.
Halo, the Combat Evolved, the original Halo.
It showed that
it set the standard for first-person shooter
on a console. Yeah. It showed that first-person shooters could be on console.
Yep,
like
multiplayer competition.
There's a reason why a lot of console games, like around that time, had a control scheme called Green Man or Green Thumb, where it was just the Halo controls.
Yep.
Because they perfected it.
The next one, League of Legends. Born from the modding community, League of Legends into the esports behemoth. Overshadowing the heavyweights like Blizzard and Valve. That to this day is still one of the most watched games on Twitch.
Yeah.
And there's leagues. There's actual physical leagues, like teams, competitive teams, or play for
you can
money.
get college scholarships for playing League of Legends.
Yep.
Like there's college teams, there's collegiate teams.
Is one of the biggest competitive games in the world, and it released in 2009. The next one, Modern Warfare. It revolutionized multiplayer gaming as well as storytelling and graphics.
Well, that was like the first game, like the first-person shooter, like multiplayer first-person shooter where you can make your own loadout.
Yep.
And that just show like the Call of Duty games can definitely be storytelling, like big into storytelling.
And like compared that to Halo, the graphics were just far more advanced.
Well, Halo came out on the Xbox. This came out on 360.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying like that. It took it and made it more
Yeah, it
advanced.
was like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is the best Call of Duty game. Like, don't even at me.
The last one is PUBG. PUBG evolutionized the battle royale. Yes, Fortnite reigns as the most popular battle royale of all time, but it wouldn't have started without PUBG.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So you got PUBG to thank for that, even though Fortnite took off and was more popular. A lot to do with that it was free and with everything, while PUBG was only for Xbox for the longest time.
NPC, and it was like $30 entry fee.
Yeah.
With
so
microtransactions.
Well, they all did.
Yeah.
What other news do you got before you want me to keep going on mine?
Here's something. You remember how we talked about a lot of politics last week?
Yeah.
So, everyone's favorite topic. Bernie Sanders, presidential candidate, Bernie Sanders, is now on Twitch. So guys, what do you want to see Bernie Sanders stream? What games do you want to see him stream?
Is that the point of his Twitch, though? For him to try to game?
No, but what do you want to see him stream, though? This is Twitch. What do you want to see him stream?
I can see him doing, like, Fortnite or something, trying to be hip with the kiddos.
Jeff?
I can see him try...
You haven't talked in a while.
Oh, man.
What do you want to see? What do you want to see Bernie Sanders stream? I want to see him stream obscure JRPGs.
What could I don't know what I would want to see him stream. Let me think about that for a minute.
Okay.
Bernie Sanders?
Also, okay, well,
God.
while you think of that, you guys know of John McAfee, right? The creator of McAfee Antivirus?
Yeah.
The crazy motherfucker that he is. So, what I put in my notes here is also, what the fuck? So John McAfee tweeted out something. I'm legitimately following this man on Twitter, by the way. John McAfee is a huge fucking weeb. And it warms the cockles of my heart. He goes, for my millennial followers, this is on his actual legitimate Twitter, verified Twitter account. For my millennial followers, I see the world where all are free to live their adventures. It's why I love JoJo. Based on, talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Every arc I'm confronted with experience that mirror my own. My stand? New Order. The power to control the minds of feds. Show them the light. Hashtag anime freedom. I'm fucking voting for this, man. That's for damn sure. I'm voting for this man just for the goddamn memes.
That's fucking amazing.
That is amazing.
Fucking, oh, that's good. That John McAfee, you get a big old thumbs up.
Because I realize that's a huge community, so all these guys want to get with the gamers, bro. Party hard, man.
This dude was straight up tweeting about like some of his favorite anime one day. Like he was just like, "Yeah, guys, watch Grave of the Fireflies," and I'm like, "Holy shit! Okay, all right, cool." Talking about funny. Miyazaki films, all right. I mean, yeah, they're more modern. Oh, Ghost in the Shell, the original, was my favorite. I'm like, oh shit, all right, lit. John McAfee, you're great. 10 out of 10.
That's funny. You want me to go?
Go for it.
Dr. Mario is being released on all iOS and Android July 10th.
What's it called? Dr. Mario World or something like that?
Dr. Mario World, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
That's pretty cool.
Bowser in a fucking scrub.
Yep. Speaking of
it's
mobile
terminal.
games, Tetris. Speaking of mobile game, Tetris 99 is coming out for all mobile devices as well, which is pretty freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. Boy, am I going to be playing games on my phone.
There was no release date as to when it will be out. The beta testing will be available later this year. But yeah, it'll be pretty freaking epic if you ask me.
Yo, Tetris 99 legit is really good.
Oh, it's fun. It's really fun. A couple other things. So Apex Legends 2, Season 2, comes out tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Tuesday. For you guys, it is tomorrow. And it looks pretty cool. A lot of changes coming. A lot of changes. So, Schroeder, we've all played. Do you remember when you dive in, you see those monsters, those giant dinosaurs in the outsides and everything?
Hmm?
So, the new character, what is her name? I don't remember what.
Oh, I forget her name. Oh, here, let me look at my notes real quick.
I don't remember what her name is, but essentially one of her powers is she throws basically beams that create a fortress around you that protects you. So in the trailer, she throws one of these beams and it smacks a pillar that basically created an invisible dome around the island that we're on to keep away the dinosaurs and these huge ass beast monsters. And she accidentally breaks it.
Eh.
So the dome basically breaks, and the end of the trailer, you have all these monsters that basically start coming onto the land, including those giant fucking dinosaur-looking things that are huge. And so somehow they play a role in the next season of this game. So it'll be pretty interesting to see. I'm gonna try it, just to see what it does and see what kind of effect those monsters have. So what would be kind of cool if like you jump in and there's like a giant pterodactyl type thing flying around and you land on top of it and you can fly it.
That'd be rad.
I
That
doubt
might
that's
actually get me back in the game.
I don't know if that'll be a thing, but that'd be pretty fucking cool if you could. Kind of like a Battlefield type thing, you know?
Oh, that'd be sick.
Crypto.
There you go.
Crypto is her name. But yeah, so essentially she accidentally breaks the pillar that keeps all the monsters out of the island. King's Canyon is what it's called. So that releases on Tuesday.
Here, we'll just alternate, Walker.
Yeah.
Jeff, here's something you might enjoy. One Punch Man. You enjoy One Punch Man, right?
Yeah, my buddy and I were just talking about this earlier today.
So, One Punch Man is getting a game called One Punch Man: A Hero Nobody Knows.
Oh,
They're
coming out with a game for One Punch Man. A hero nobody knows.
Everyone gather around Jeff and listen in. It's a 3v3 fighter. So, traditional anime fighting game style, like J-Star Ultimate Versus or J-Star Plus Versus, or like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Eyes of Heaven. It's coming soon for PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
So Jeff, launch day, right? You're planning on launch day, right? Getting all those Twitch viewers.
Yeah,
all
man.
of them. It looks like it's gonna be fun.
Do you guys remember the Twitch streamer we talked about last week or the week before, named Dr. Disrespect?
Oh, he's back, right?
He got banned for doing a live stream at E3, walking into a bathroom, and they accidentally filmed a 13-year-old boy taking a piss live in front of 20,000 people. So he got banned from Twitch.
Yeah,
2 days ago, his ban got lifted.
Oh.
The second his ban got lifted, his chat blew up. 20,000 people subscribed, and he had donated $250,000 was donated to him in bits and money in less than an hour.
Fuck.
Wow.
This Sunday, the 8th, will be his return, and I have a strong feeling that there's going to be a fucking shit ton of people that are going to tune in.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
For the fact that he had 20,000 people subscribe to his channel and $250,000 got donated to him across that 30-minute time frame. The second his stream came back live on Twitch.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. just goes to show you how perverted we are, and we like fucking weird shit.
And here's me complaining about 50 viewers.
And the thing is that he wasn't even live. He wasn't even on. His stream just came up and showed up on Twitch again. Because you can talk on someone's stream on in their comments without them being on. Yeah, it was. I saw a news article of it, so I went to go check. Yeah, it was fucking insane. It was literally boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was pretty wild. So yeah, and he posted on he's either Twitter or Instagram. It was a snapshot of him, and then it said there was the guy that he was with, because he was doing a stream with somebody, and the guy was pretending he got a phone call on his phone. He, hello, Doc? Oh, you're in the Alps right now, climbing the mountains? Wait, what about July 8th? You're coming back. And then he goes off screen and it says July 8th. Mark your calendars or something like that.
So I'm not personally a big fan of Dr. Disrespect, but
Yeah.
I love the character that persona that he has. I love
Dude,
that
his
he is acting like this.
His animations are insane. Like, dude takes green screen to a whole nother level.
He
If
does.
you've never watched his stream, dude, it's insane. He has a thing where basically you subscribe based on the tier. You can get a locker. So one of his green screens, if someone says, hey, can you check my locker, donate, he pulls up the green screen. He gets up out of his chair, looks around on the green screen, opens a locker, and and rumbles through it, closes the locker, and walks back to his seat. I'm just like, his animations that he has.
That's cool.
Are like they're perfect. They're insane. But yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't really watch him that much. But the little things that he does, like with this, it's hilarious. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely gonna tune in because I want to see if he actually brings it up, like what happened. But I have a strong feeling there's going to be a lot of people that tune in, especially his fan base, and then plus more to see what happens on his return July 8th.
It's going to be big. It's going to be big.
It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be funny. Go ahead. What do you got, James?
The Nintendo Wii U has been dead for a very long time. Basically, when it was released back in, 2012, it was dead.
Yeah, something like that.
It got an update recently. The first update since I think it was 2016 that it got. Basically, all it does is improve stability. I thought that was fun.
That's hilarious.
Just an update to improve stability.
Speaking of Nintendo, Super Mario Maker 2 has released.
Yeah, it has. My buddy Mike Zach has been, or our buddy, I should say, Mike Zach has been playing it like fucking crazy. He was playing it today at work.
That's awesome. It looks fucking awesome.
I'm buying it Friday.
They have limited the amount of. So essentially, what Mario Maker is, for those who don't know, essentially you just make your own Mario level. And some of these levels are just fucking ridiculous.
Dude. Sometimes people put together the craziest stuff.
I seen one where you literally don't touch the ground for 5 minutes. You gotta grab a turtle midair, throw the turtle down, bounce up to get another turtle, throw that turtle down. You get a mushroom to make yourself big. You hit a spike to make yourself small, so then you double jump over something else. It's these speed runs, or no, they're not called speed runs.
Well, there are
survival? Death runs.
Death runs.
Yeah, death runs. They're wild. So essentially, you upload them into the game. Super Mario Maker 1 didn't have a limit. This has a limit of 32. So you can't upload more than 32 maps at one given time.
So, Mario Maker is really cool because it is just you make your own Mario levels. It was on the Wii U, and now with Mario Maker 2 coming out, it's basically a reason just to throw away your Wii U. There's no
Yeah,
reason to
it's-
own a Wii U anymore.
And then the weird thing is, though, I don't know why you'd want to upload 32 levels in general. Like, I feel like that's a lot. Like the original Super Mario Maker didn't have a limit. Like, how many levels were people uploading at one time that they had to make a cap?
A lot.
Like, that's weird to me.
Some people like the person that makes like Kaizo Mario, which I actually beat on my old channel years ago. He does a lot of Mario Maker stuff now. He makes a lot of like Mario Maker, like really stupid hard Mario Maker stuff. He uploaded a bunch of stuff on the original Mario Maker.
I don't know, like, who's making that many at one? I guess if that's all you do is create those death runs, maybe, but, and then who's, like, I guess if you go to, because it's not an actual game where you basically go to the next level, it's just different maps.
Yeah.
But I guess some people are disappointed because they don't think 32 is enough. I don't know.
Well, I know
I think
I know I'm going to be playing it on Friday.
just delete it, I guess. I don't know. Like, kind of that part kind of confuses me, but
yeah, it's Mario Maker's an interesting beast because everyone has been saying, like, since Mario 1 came out, hey man, wouldn't it be cool if you could do like this in Mario, or like, here, let me make, like, this map would be rad. And now the original Mario Maker was like, holy shit, I can actually make my own Mario levels.
dude, some of those death runs are insane. What else you got, James? Only got like 3 things.
So if anyone here is interested in picking up Cyberpunk 2077, pre-order it now. Because it's $49 at Walmart or Amazon.com.
Yes.
I know I pre-ordered it. That and Final Fantasy VII.
Speaking of pre-ordering Final Fantasy VII, also on Amazon.com, there is a coupon for $18 off. That and the deluxe version.
Mm-hmm.
And James already pre-ordered his before the discount, so...
Sims 4 all over again.
I was like, how does this happen to you all the time? And I was like, what was the other one? I was like, The Sims. You bought The Sims and a week later it was free. He's like, oh yeah. And now he pre-ordered Final Fantasy. A couple days later, it's on sale, $18 off. That's not a lot of money, but $18 is 18.
Yeah, it's fine. I got $10 off, so it's all good.
I'll go. The Google Stadia. You guys remember that little hot commodity by Google, their streaming platform?
Google.
So you know how most companies like to release kind of like a feeler, a beta, that kind of lets people know that it's going to work? Especially something this big like Google Stadia, where it's literally streaming full-fledged Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, all those games over the internet. So you would feel that you'd want to test it out, right, Jeff? And James,
Right.
like, it was something that you want to...
Yep, that would be big.
You want to get all the kinks out.
Right, make sure it
Google
works.
says, nah, fam, there is no beta. We're launching it on the launch date, no testing, it's coming out, and it's gonna work.
You know what's funny, Walker? When you said nah fam, the first thing that, like, right before you said that, the first thing that popped in my head was like, this motherfucker's gonna say nah fam.
You're wearing off on me.
Yep.
Dude, so the other day I was like, I said upperone, pupperone, or whatever it is that you always say.
Ripperone, popperone.
Ripperone, pupperone. I was like, where's that? I'm like, oh, that's fucking James is saying. Why the fuck did I just say that?